Bajpai receives half of the share of Mehta. Profit of the firm for the year ended is given 87,500 and we are required to distribute the profit among partners. So for distribution of profit, we need profit sharing ratio. And here we are provided with the hint. Mehta receives his share 4 times of Pandya while Bajpai receives half the share of Mehta. So for this, how to calculate? We need to make an assumption. Let us consider share of Pandya be 1. And hint given in question, Mehta share is 4 times of Pandya. So if Pandya receives 1, Mehta will be receiving 4 times of Pandya, that is 4. And Bajpai's share will be half of Mehta as given in the hint. So Mehta's share is 4. So half of Mehta's share will be equal to 2. So ultimately ratio between Mehta, Bajpai and Pandya will be Mehta 4, Pandya 1 and Bajpai 2. So 4:1:2 is the ratio. Now in this ratio we will be distributing the profit between partner, and profit of the firm was already given 87,500. So 87,500 into their respective share, 4/7, 1/7 and 2/7. On simplification we'll get these answers. And finally, if we sum it up, the total should be equal to 87,500 only. Okay, continuing towards next sum, 6th. Profit of partnership firm Sheila, Surbi and Sanket is 1,35,000. They have shared profits in ratio of 2:1:3 instead of 3:2:3. Instead of 3:2:3 means 3:2:3 implies correct ratio, whereas it was wrongly distributed in 2:1:3. That was wrong ratio. So now we need to rectify it. What would be the accounting treatment to rectify capital for this error? So in this case, how to pass a rectification entry? First step will be, let us identify what were the correct amount to be received by partners. So amount of profit is 1,35,000, which should be correctly distributed in ratio of 3:2:3. So 1,35,000 distributed in ratio of 3:3. That gives 50625, 33,750 and 50625. And the same total 1,35,000 was instead wrongly distributed in ratio of 2:1:3. So 1,35,000 distributed in ratio of 2:1:3 will give 45,000, 22,500 and 67,500. Now we need to compare. This was the correct distribution, whereas this was wrongly distributed. So let us compare it. For Sheila, she was supposed to receive 50,625 but wrongly received 45,000 only. She has received less, so we need to increase her account by difference value 5625. And in order to increase capital, we always credit it. Capitals always have credit balance, so in order to increase it should be credited, in order to decrease it should be debited. Same way for Surbi and Sanket. Surbi was supposed to receive 33,750 but wrongly received 22,500, so her account has to be increased. Again, as to increase her account, her account is also to be credited. Whereas Sanket was supposed to receive 50,625 but wrongly received 67,500. So this partner has received 16,875 in excess, so this partner's account is to be debited. And in order to reduce account has to be debited. Now how to pass entry? So depending upon the type of method, fluctuating or fixed capital method. If fixed capital method, entry will be Sanket's current account, to Sheila's current account and to Surbi's current account. And in case of fixed capital method, Sanket's capital account. In case of fluctuating capital, Sanket's capital account debit, to Sheila's capital and to Surbi's capital. So this would be the rectification entry to be made after accounts are closed. Similar question, 7th one. In 7th question, Ram, Rahim and Ishu are partners in firm sharing. Ram, Rahim and Ishu were partners in firm. Their profit sharing ratio yet is not provided. Their capitals on 1st April were 60, 40 and 50,000, means opening capital is given. After distribution of profit for the year, it was realized that charging of 6% interest on partners capital was missed out. Means in this case, one thing is omitted. Interest on partners capital at the rate of 6%. We are again required to pass rectification entry. Now when we speak about rectification entry, we cannot change the complete accounts again. So in order to rectify the mistakes, we pass rectification or adjustment entry. So this would be the procedure. Procedure wise, the very first thing, interest on capital at the rate of 6% per annum was omitted. So let us calculate 6% based on their capitals. Ram's capital was 60,000. So 6% of 60,000 will give 3,600. Rahim's capital was 40,000. So 40,000 ka 6%, 2,400. And third partner 50,000, 6% will give 3,000. These were the correct values of interest on capital to be received by partners. But as this total this total comes to 9,000 was omitted. When you are not recording interest on capital on debit side of P&L appropriation, that means you are converting it into profit, and profits are wrongly distributed in profit sharing ratio. So as IOC was omitted, it got converted into profit, and profit was wrongly distributed in profit sharing ratio, and the profit sharing ratio is given. As it is not clarified in the question, we have to apply provisions in absence of partnership deed, means equal distribution. So same 9,000 might have been distributed equally, 3,000 each. Now compare it. Ram was supposed to receive 3,600 but wrongly received 3,000, means this partner's capital has to be increased by 600. Rahim was supposed to receive 2,400, wrongly received 3,000, so this partner's accounts has to be reduced by 600. And there is no change in issues. Issue was supposed to receive 3,000, wrongly also received 3,000, so no adjustment is required for same. Now overall comparison. In order to increase capital, capital is to be credited. In order to decrease, it has to be debited. Again, depending upon the type of method, if fluctuating, Rahim's capital account debit to Ram's capital. If fixed capital method, Rahim's current account to Ram's current account. That's all. Then again refer to question number 8. Again, this is similar type of question, but in this case interest on drawings were omitted. Lata, Geeta and Pravina are partners of firm. After distribution of profit for the year, it was realized that interest on partners drawings was not charged. Rupees 2,700, 1,200 and 1,500. These three things were missed out. Again, we are required to pass rectification entry. Procedure wise, it would be same way. First step, identify the thing omitted. IOD, interest on drawing was omitted. So first note down the amount of interest on drawing which was correct value. 2,700, 1,200, 1,500. So the total of these three comes to 5,400. As it was omitted wrongly, it might be affecting the profit, and profits are wrongly adjusted in profit sharing ratio. So profit sharing ratio in this question, as it was again not provided, we have to apply provisions in absence of partnership deed, that means equal. So if we equally distribute it, it comes to 1,800 each. Now just try to understand, interest on capital is received by partner, but interest on drawing is payable by partner. So if Lata was supposed to pay 2,700 but wrongly she paid 1,800, means she paid 900 in excess, so her account has to be debited. Same way, Geeta was supposed to pay 1,200 but wrongly paid 1,800, means she has paid 600 in excess, so her account has to be credited. Same way, Pravina was supposed to pay 1,500 but wrongly paid 1,800, 300 paid in excess, so her account is also to be credited. And again entry would be same way. Lata's capital or current account debit to Geeta's capital account or current account to Pravina's capital account or current account. Okay, continuing towards next question. Question number 9. Now in this question, Mukesh, Dhaval and Vinod are partners in firm. Their capital were in proportion of 4:3:2. This is capital ratio 4:3. Dhaval and Vinod has given assurance to Mukesh that he will get minimum 35,000 from profit. This was related to guarantee of profit, that this partner will be receiving minimum 35,000 as profit. Profit for the year was 90,000. Now you are required to show the distribution of profit among partners. So let us go through one working. Let us consider three partners as given in question, Mukesh, Dhaval and Vinod. Profit sharing ratio. In this question they have provided one ratio which was 4:3, but that was the ratio of capital. We are concerned with distribution of profit in profit sharing ratio, and profit sharing ratio is not given in question. So whenever profit sharing ratio is not given in question, we have to distribute it equally. So in this case, if the profit is 90,000, equal distribution comes to 30,000 each, and partner Mukesh was guaranteed to minimum profit of 35,000, but this partner has received only 30,000. So now in order to make adjustment, in order to provide him 35,000, we need to increase his account by 5,000, means he is to be provided 5,000 from somewhere. Now obviously it cannot be provided out of firm's money pocket, it has to be provided by remaining partners. So check it whether remaining partners have given assurance. If the remaining partners have given assurance, check whether if the ratio is given. If ratio is not given, it is implied they will provide it in remaining ratio, and remaining ratio was 1:1. So 5,000 will be paid by Dhaval and Vinod equally, that is 2,500 each. So final net divisible profit for Mukesh becomes 35,000, Dhaval 27,500 and Vinod will be 27,500. This would be the way of calculation of adjustment or guaranteed profits. Then question number 10. Closing capital of Raghuvir is 80,000, in which 12,500 drawings of current year and profit of 17,800 are recorded. What would be the interest on capital at 6% per annum on opening capital? The very first thing, we cannot calculate interest on capital on closing balances. We need opening capital. So for that, in order to calculate interest on capital, first step is calculation of opening capital. How to calculate opening capital? So just apply basic logic. When we prepare partner's capital account, closing capital, opening capital is on credit side and closing balance of capital is on debit side. Drawings are recorded on debit side and profit is recorded on credit side. In this case, we are provided drawings, we are provided closing balance, and we are provided profit. So by this method, we can ascertain the resulting balance, that is opening balance. So formula for same, in order to ascertain opening capital, formula will be closing capital plus drawings minus profit, and on simplification we will get the value of opening capital. And once opening capital is ascertained, we can calculate interest. So according to this question, closing capital was 80,000, drawings are 12,500, profit is also directly given. On simplification it gives 74,700. That's opening capital. On opening capital, rate is to be applied at 6%, and accordingly we will get the value of interest on capital. That's all. And coming towards last question, that is question number 11. A, B and C are partners sharing profits in equal proportion. Their total capital is of 4,50,000. Their proportion of capital is 1:3:2 and firm pays interest on capital at 9% per annum. Partner C has received 73,500 including interest on capital, means sum of NDP and IOC of this partner is provided in question. You are required to ascertain the amount of IOC for A and B. Now in order to calculate interest on capital, first step is identifying the divisible profit of each partner. So how to identify same? Step 1. The ratio of capital is given 1:3:2 and capital of each partner will be accordingly. The total capital was provided, it was 4,50,000. So if we split 4,50,000 in ratio of capital, it will become 75,000, 2,25,000 and 1,50,000. And on same, if we calculate interest at 9%, it will be equal to 75,000 into 9%, 6,750, 2,25,000 into 9%, 20,250, and 1,50,000 into 9%, 13,500. These are the respective values of IOC. Now we need profit. So how to ascertain profit? So second hint given, the total amount received by C is 73,500, and out of this 13,500 was interest on capital. So if 73,500 is total amount received, out of which 13,500 is IOC, resulting difference 60,000 will be divisible profit. Now this divisible profit was from C's point of view, yes, C's share. And in this question, as again we are not provided profit sharing ratio, we have to assume profits will be distributed equally. So if profit of C is 60,000, profit of B will also be equal to 60,000 and A will also be equal to 60,000. So now finally on this basis, if we want to ascertain the amount received by partner A and B, A received interest on capital 6,750 and profit to be received by him 60,000. So total amount entitled to A will be 66,750. Same way, B will be receiving interest of 20,250 and share of profit 60,000. So total amount to be received by B will be